Hi guys, welcome to another video on my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a top 10, as you can see right there, on iMovie. So it's going to be a top 10 on Bowser battles, like Bowser from Nintendo. So battles, now here's the thing, it's not just battles, it's battles I hated. So without further ado, let's get into it. So at number 10 we have Bowser Jr. Now the reason why I put him at number 10 is 1, it's Bowser's son. 2, it's annoying them as many times you fight him in all the games. You fight him like 8 or 7 times in Super Mario for the DS, and he's just used too much. Anyway, moving on to number 9. And at number 9 is Dry Bowser. Now remember on the DS, or I think this might be the next DS one. Remember on the DS how when you fight him for the first time he turns to Dry Bowser? Ready for this? You fight him as Dry Bowser. I think you can't shoot him with fireballs because he'll dry like a dry ball. But anyway, that's why I hated him so much. 1, we thought we killed him, and 2, he's not even dead. Anyway, moving on to number 8. And at number 8 is Bowser from the DS. Now the reason why I hated him, it was because it was too easy. Like, come on, Bowser is meant to be hard and menacing. Well, not easy, but you know what I mean. Anyway, moving on to number 7, but it's the last DS one. And at number 7 is Bowser and Bowser Jr. Now, finally get up to the final boss fight, only to see Dry Bowser's bones. Dry Bowser in a pile dead, with Bowser Jr. next to a cauldron. He throws the bones in, and then boom! You have to fight Bowser and Bowser Jr. at the same time. I hate this because it was two of the strategies I need was combined. Let's move on. And at number 6 we have Bowser from Mario Galaxy. Now the reason why I hated him is because gravity messed me up. Even though it was cool how we went to different platforms, but that was good. But also his attacks I just hated. Anyway, let's move on to number 5 on the list. And at number 5 we have Bowser from Mario Galaxy 2. The reason why I hated him is because personally it kind of felt like the first one to me. But then when he got to the gravity platforms where I had to quickly react and fire the bullets at him before he shoots me away, I was like, what? This is insane! Anyway, let's move on to number 4. And this is, at number 4, this is probably going to be the only one that isn't a final boss. As in Super Paper Mario, you have to fight him for him to join your crew. And that was easy, I guess. And also, when you fight him again for him to rejoin the crew, it was slightly easier in a way. Anyway, let's move on to number 3. And next at number 3 we have Bowser from Paper Mario Stick Star. The reason why I hated him is, for 1, remember that crown he had on? That made him overpowered. 2, the crown what you held actually has to die in a way. It was kind of sad that your favourite character almost dies. I think she comes back, I can't really remember. Anyway, let's move on to number 2. And then number 2 we have Bowser from its new Super Mario Bros. Wii. The reason why I hated him is, at first of all, I thought, are you kidding me? It's just like a normal boss fight. But then I wondered where the first star coin would be. And then until I realised that it was faking to be Peach. And then Bowser just popped up as this giant Bowser. I was like, uh-oh. And then using his fireballs he shot for my own good, I was like, I'm gonna die! Luckily, the real Peach was over there. And what a game. Anyway, let's moving on to number 1. And at number 1, just before I reveal it, drumroll please. At number 1, it is Dark Bowser from Mario and Luigi's Inside Story. Or Bowser's Inside Story. The reason why he's at number 1 is, well, first of all, I killed this guy twice, not including the challenge mode. Reason being twice, because when I first defeated him with my dad's help, because he had to do all the button mashing for Bowser to vacuum the dark thing into his stomach to kill it. Reason being, let's do it twice because my brother accidentally deleted the save file, so it got me more mad at it. And my dad did part of the work. I was like, look. Once I did it, I demolished him. It took me like 1,000 times, but I had to pee. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and it would be a big favour if you like the video by clicking the like button below. Just click that red subscribe button for me. So anyway, guys, so good. Bye. Peace out.